Of emotion in this football game.
Oh, you're right. They play on either club that they play a major role here.
And the middle now coming onto the field, and something interesting has happened within the last few minutes, and the weather is really taking a turn. It's getting a lot colder.
It has gotten a lot colder. We came out here, it was a beautiful afternoon for football. The wind was still blowing in the general direction. It's coming out of the northeast, it appears. But we had a definite temperature drop here. And this afternoon was beautiful for football, and it still is fine football weather. But you're right, it has gotten a lot colder now. Defense, but Lewiston takes over on their own 40, on the Yale 40.
Antoine with a man in motion to the right, gives it to Melvin. Melvin right up the middle, and he'll pick up about 3 yards. So Todd Melvin gets carry on the first Lewiston possession. About 7 for the Blue Devils. Play comes in from the Lewiston. Antoine brings his team out of the huddle. Now they switch around. He's got a man wide to the left. Ball handed off to number 5, Steve Hecka. And he's down near the 30-yard line. It's going to be short of the first down by about a yard, so it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Lewiston opted 2 running plays, now with a 3rd and 1. DL will probably be keying on Melvin up the middle. Antoine calls the signal, gives it to Melvin. Melvin breaks a couple tackles, and he's down inside the Edward Little 20. And exactly what we anticipated, the ball came to Melvin, and he found a hole and picked up some big yardage. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Blue Devils. Ball spotted at the Edward Little 19-yard line.
Exactly what we thought we'd see. Melvin power running, and if it wasn't for bad Lewiston, it'd be up 6-0 right now. That line for Lewiston is powerful, and they blow some big holes for Melvin to ramble through.
Lewiston again switching around. They've got a man wide to the left. Melvin again up over the right side, and he takes it down to the Edward Little 10-yard line.
Same play. They're running over that right side. They like to run over there. They'll run behind Don Bowen and Spot Allberg. They run behind them. They love it over there, so they'll continue to run over there.
So it's going to be 2nd and about a foot for the Blue Devils. And they've stayed entirely on the ground. Antoine now calling the signals. Again, Lewiston switches around. Antoine again to Melvin, and he goes over the left side this time, picks up the 1st down, and the ball will be spotted right inside the Edward Little 5-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and goal for the Blue Devils. From
Lewiston marching early in the game and down and deep in EL territory, and it's going to be 4 straight rundowns, I got a feeling.
Antoine calling the signals, gives it to Melvin. He tries the right side again, and he picks up probably 2 yards as he was met by the left side of the Edward Little defense. So it's going to be 2nd and goal for the Blue Devils. Again, Antoine brings his team out. Hecker and Melvin lined up behind him. Now they switch around. Gives it to Melvin. Melvin goes in for the touchdown.
Lewiston is again attempting their trick play, but I think we'll be seeing a kicking.
Woodcock now getting set to kick it. Ball snap, it's down. It's up and blocked by the Red Eddies. So Edward Little manages to block the extra point, but Lewiston comes downfield. With 6:55 remaining in the first quarter with a 6-0 lead, we're going to remind you, you're watching high school football here on ARC TV7. Owen made the recovery. Antoine now calling the signals. He fakes, now looks in the end zone, and he's got a man free, and it's a touchdown as he gets it to lead. with 5:10 remaining in the first quarter. Now they set up for the extra point. Antoine to hold. Woodcock to kick. The ball's down. It's up, and it's got enough height. It's good. So Lewiston goes downfield with 5:10 remaining here in the ball near their own 6-yard line. Antoine calling the signals. And he gives it right up the middle again. It comes to Melvin, and Melvin will be close to the first down. And they're going to call for a measurement. It's going to be that close. We'll bring out the chains, and we'll have a measurement. Lewiston seems to have total confidence in their
Look
running
to the
game.
Lewiston offense. Last time we saw them was all pass. This time it's all run.
They come out of the huddle. Antoine has a man wide to the right. He goes back, looks downfield, lets it go, and it's dropped at P.J. Hessler comes wide to the right. Now he comes back in as Lewiston on a switch. Now they have a man in motion to the left. Ball right up the middle to Melvin. He's got a man in motion left. The pitch out is to Melvin. Sweeping the left side. Melvin will be near the first down, and it looks like he may have picked it up. Antoine goes back to pass. Looks downfield, hits Woodcock, and the ball will be marked at the 32-yard line. The thing that impressed me about Lewiston in the first quarter is they've decided that they're going to stick to the ground game at the beginning of the first quarter. Now they've started to pass a little, but Antoine now has a man in motion to the right. Antoine pitches it out to Melvin. He's going to be hit behind the line of scrimmage, but it looks like
Bill Gagne on the stop over there, but he got himself in there deep into that Lewiston backfield and picks up Melvin. You see the strength of Melvin, though. He did
on that run. Antoine with a full backfield, calling the signals, gives it to Melvin. Melvin looks for the first down, and it's going to Lewiston, switching around again. Valley is wide to the left, and Evan picks up the ball as they rule.
complete pass, so it is second down to 10.
Antoine calling the signals, has a man in motion, gives it to Melvin. Melvin up the right side, and he'll pick up about 5. And for Lewiston, now they switch around. Antoine gives it to Hecker around the right side, and he's going to be met, and he'll probably lose a yard on the play as Hecker got the ball.
It started, remember, on their 1-yard line, so Lewiston is orchestrating a 99-yard drive into pay dirt. Let's see if they can do it.
Antoine brings his team up to the line. Valley is wide to the left. Antoine rolls to his left, and he's going to be hit for a big. Lewiston looking at a 2nd and 20. Antoine calling the signals. A reverse to Heck. And he gets at the ball, gets by a couple of tacklers, and gets back to the original line of scrimmages. Hecker. Antoine goes back to pass. He's rolling to his right now. He sends the ball intended for Jim Tracy. It's at the Edward Little 46, so Woodcock try to get his feet in, I think. Both their touchdown came in the first quarter. Now Antoine goes back, being rushed. He gets it away. He's got a man, and he can't hold on to it as the intended receiver was Jeff Savini.
That play seemed to take forever to develop.
He gives it to Melvin. Melvin right up the middle, and he'll pick up the first down. Antoine calling the signals. Again, he gives it to Melvin. Melvin tries the right side of the Edward Little defense, and he'll pick up play coming in from the Lewiston bench. Hessler is wide to the right, but now again they switch around. Antoine goes back. He rolls to his left. He avoids the tackle now. He just pops it away, and that time,
Randy Jackson is their designated pass rusher on those, and we see why. He's quick coming around that end, and like you say, had it not been for his own for the Blue Devils.
Ball at the little 20. Antoine gives it right up to Hecker. Hecker will pick up some good yardage. He's going to be short of the first down, and that time it was that misdirection again. So it's going to be 4th and about 1. It's going to be less than a yard. So we've got a timeout call by the Lewiston Blue Devils with 4:10 remaining second quarter. They lead Lewiston by a score of 13-0. We're going to remind you, you're watching high school football here on ARC TV 7. We'll be back right after.
Football, we can predict all we want, but it'll come true.
Antoine, Melvin gets the ball, and he's hit. Antoine calling the signals, gives it to Hecker, and he's hit behind the line of scrimmage. He's going to be thrown.
Auburn, the Eddies, and the Bangor Rams, an early season